Hey guys, so here's my review of the YT Jeffsy Core 2 2-year review. So I got this in June 2021 and it's now May 2023, so I've had it for about 2 years, and I give my honest thoughts. It's not going to be a tripod kind of thing with a suit. I'm just going to speak honestly what I think about the bike. It's going to be a bit informal, but yeah, hopefully you get some value from this. So this is the bike. It's in a size large. I'm 5'10", so 177 centimeters, and I got the bike in 27.5. First upgrades I made were the grips. So these are ODI Pro grips. They're about €30 here in Ireland. You can buy them for like $30 or so, 40 pounds. Really good grips. As soon as they waste, I always replace it with the same ones. The travel on the 27.5 is 160 mil. Although I've heard the rear shock sometimes comes in 150. This is the older model because it comes with a DPX2. I believe the new ones come with the Float X. The difference, I think, is just this little canister thing's a bit bigger on the Float X, but honestly this shock has performed really well. Super happy. On the climbs you do have to use the switch, I believe, otherwise you get a lot of pedal bob. So this is open, this is kind of medium firm, and then this is completely firm. So yeah, I run it kind of soft, so it's not too hard, but yeah, really happy. The fork is amazing. It's absolutely phenomenal. Honestly, I can't sing more praise about it. This doesn't come with the new damper. I think it's called the Fit 4 or Grip 2. Yeah, I think it's the Fit 4. This is a Grip 2 damper, but I always leave it open. There's no change on it. The DHR2 tires are really good. No complaints. I have had a few issues with the rear wheel, to be completely honest with you. You can see here it's dented. Now this is my second rim. The first one was covered under warranty, so I changed the rim. I got it changed for free, but yeah, apart from that they stay true, so no issues with that. Right, so things I don't like about it and things I've changed. The pedals obviously have changed, but that's not really too much of an issue. The ones that come from YT are the stamp pedals, the Crank Brothers stamp pedals. I'd avoid them because the pins here come in and out through the same place and they wear out. So if you get a lot of, because the bottom bracket on this is quite low, the pins on this, when you get pedal strikes, the pins wear out and then they're really difficult to get off and replace. So I would recommend getting a pedal where the pins are replaced through the other side. As you can see here, I've had the pedals for 2 weeks now, and look at the chips on this already. So the bottom bracket is very low, so it's very low to the ground, which means you get a lot of pedal strikes, or can get some pedal strikes. Honestly, I get used to it now. I do get them sometimes. They don't scare me. So yeah, I get used to them. It does mean that your center of gravity is quite low, so when you're going down the trail, and I compare it to some of my friends' bikes and some of my friends who ride also full suspension bikes, I noticed that I feel quite low to the ground, and that gives me a good center of gravity. So if you think about it like a short football player, really quick and maneuverable, this is what characterizes this particular bike. I feel like it's low to the ground, it's maneuverable on the trails, and it's quick, which is exactly what I'm looking for from this bike. That's why I went with the 27.5 option. I'm looking to have fun. I'm not necessarily looking to go the fastest. I want to have a good time on the trail. One thing I would change is the cranks. The cranks are 170 stock. I would change this to 165. Shorten the crank so you get a bit more of a balance on the bike. And what else? I've changed the saddle. This is the Ergon saddle. The ones that come with YT are shite. Get rid of it. This one's pretty good. It's the Ergon SM Comp Men in size S and M. Works really well. The dropper is pretty good. No issues. Actually, I have had to service it. As you can see, it's quite worn at the back. After 2 years, I've had to change the keys inside, which is essentially like a service, but that's absolutely fine. Shortened the bars. Now I'm going to start wrapping this up now. Shortened the bars a little bit to give it a maneuverable feel. Now, when I got the bike felt pretty big, to be completely honest. I came from a hardtail and the bike felt really big, so it does take time getting used to. If you're coming from a hardtail and you're going onto a full SAS, it feels quite long, especially at the front center, so it does take a while to get used to. You will get there. It's taken me about 12 months of riding it consistently to really feel at home on the bike, but now I wouldn't have anything else. I feel very good, very comfortable. I feel at one with the bicycle, so it does take a while of getting used to. Now, a quick win is let's go on this side here. If you change the flip chip from low to high, it does give you more of a maneuverable feel. So I do feel like that. I'm currently running it on on low, which is where I mostly run it, but you can get a bit more of a maneuverable feel if you change that. And what else? The SRAM NX Eagle system works really well. Yada yada, no issues with that. And I've had to change the shifter once because it broke, but that's something separate. So right, what needs changing and what's crap about the bike are the G2 brakes. Now, in the previous review I made after a year, I said that they're not bad. I take that back. They're shit. They're awful. They're appalling. They're borderline not safe to ride. Now, I've upgraded to the Code RSCs, and I've changed the discs from the centerline discs to the new SRAM discs. And yeah, just game changer. Real game changer. The G2Rs that come with this brake, you do sense a brake fade after a while. So especially on racing or long descents, you get a lot of brake fade, and it feels like you're not braking, to be honest with you. It feels like you're almost about to go over a berm and bring a parachute just in case. So yeah, really interesting brakes that come on a bike. I recommend changing them immediately. Code RSCs work really well. So overall, really good package, man. For $3,000, I think I paid $3,000. I upgraded the brakes, changed the saddle, and that's pretty much, and the pedals, and that's pretty much it. Apart from that, it's the stock. The stem that comes on the bike is 50mm. I've changed it to 40mm because I wanted it felt a bit big. So I shortened the reach on it a little bit. That fixed it. And yeah, overall, if this bike was to go missing for whatever reason, I would probably buy the same bike again. I'm that happy with it. It's no surprise to me that the Jeffsy has remained, the Core 2 has remained in line, the Core 2, Core 3, Core 4. They haven't changed the models in 2 years. And in all honesty, I don't really see the point. Just the geometry on it is phenomenal. It feels amazing on the trail. I wouldn't have it any other way. Literally, even 2 years after I bought the bike, as soon as I hit the trails, puts a smile on my face. So yeah, I don't know how they're going to improve it, if they do improve it with the new models, but yeah, this is a really, really good bike. So yeah, that's my 2-year review of the YT Jeffsy Core 2. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you have one, feel free to reach out on what you agree or disagree with. But honestly, my thoughts are really solid bike, really good platform, and especially for upgrades if you want to keep riding and enjoying it. So yeah, anyway, thanks very much. Ciao.